Hey guys, let's get more news about Lakers, but first, don't forget to subscribe and leave your like. Anthony Davis and LeBron James decide to come back in the game before Darvin Ham asked to save the Lakers against Wizards. In a thrilling game against the Washington Wizards, the Los Angeles Lakers found themselves facing a late-game scare despite holding a comfortable 13-point lead with 1:21 remaining in the fourth quarter. As the Wizards mounted a furious comeback, cutting the deficit to just 5 points, Lakers stars LeBron James and Anthony Davis took matters into their own hands without asking Darvin Ham. That's kind of the mindset right they're finishing out the trip on. I mean, had a comfortable lead, both teams kind of pulled the starters and put the bench in. We give up 3 threes, turnover, they cut it to 5, 17 seconds, their ball. I don't think Ham even asked. I got up, Bron got up. We're going to get a stop. And if they foul, we make free throws. It's a learning lesson, especially for our young guys, to just come in and stay ready. Anthony Davis candidly revealed after the game that neither he nor James hesitated to return to the court, emphasizing their commitment to getting the job done and teaching the young players a valuable lesson about readiness and accountability. This impromptu decision underscored the leadership and competitive spirit of both players, as they recognized the gravity of the situation and took immediate action to rectify it. With just 17.1 seconds left on the clock, James and Davis made an unprecedented move by subbing themselves back into the game without consulting head coach Darvin Ham. Their decision to re-enter the game was fueled by a determination to ensure the Lakers secured the win, despite the risk of potential injury or fatigue. LeBron James echoed Davis's sentiments, stressing the importance of learning from experiences and seizing opportunities to lead by example. By re-entering the game in a critical moment, James and Davis demonstrated their unwavering dedication to the team's success and set a standard of excellence for their teammates to follow. Despite the late-game scare, the Lakers ultimately emerged victorious, thanks in large part to Davis's stellar performance, which included a monstrous double-double with 35 points and 18 rebounds. LeBron James also contributed significantly with 25 points, 9 assists, and 7 rebounds, showcasing his ability to impact the game in multiple facets. The win over the Wizards marked another impressive victory for the Lakers, who have been playing their best basketball of the season in recent weeks. With a record of 8-1 in their last 9 games, the Lakers are building momentum heading into the postseason and solidifying their position as a formidable contender in the Western Conference. As they prepare for the final stretch of the regular season and a potential playoff berth, the Lakers can take pride in their resilience and collective determination to overcome adversity, exemplified by the bold decision of James and Davis to return to the game and secure the win against the Wizards. After witnessing the Los Angeles Lakers blow a 13-point lead in the closing stages of their game against the Washington Wizards, head coach Darvin Ham didn't mince words when addressing his team's performance. He emphasized the importance of approaching every minute on the court with intensity and purpose, rejecting the notion of garbage time and urging his players to give their all regardless of the game situation. LeBron James says Lakers are not focused on the Western standings. In the aftermath of a clutch win over the Wizards on Wednesday, LeBron James warned his team against getting caught up in the seedings. Instead, James reminded his guys to focus on one game at a time and not to worry about things outside their control. Our focus is on our next opponent, not what's going on around us, said James via Jovan Buha. We'll worry about that at the end of the season. Our next opponent is Cleveland, but we're just excited to get a day off away from the game, I know am. While it may not look like it, the Lakers have been red hot recently. As winners of 3 straight games, including 8 in their last 10, they've had an impressive string of wins over the past few weeks. Sadly, it hasn't resulted in any kind of progress in the standings. The Lakers are still 9th in the conference, with the Warriors fresh on their heels, waiting to move up and take their spot. So, while they are sure to make the postseason, the Lakers will have to come out of the play-in to keep their ambitions alive this year. While this realization has hit like a brick for many Lakers fans, LeBron is making it a point to keep his team moving and focused on the task in front of them. After tonight's win in DC, the Lakers technically have a chance to move up in the standings, but it will take a near-perfect effort going forward to beat out the teams ahead of them, including the Suns, Kings, and Pelicans. While this season is far from a lost cause for the Lakers, the odds are stacked against them to win the title this year. Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets run the West right now, and that will not change unless another team knocks them off early in the playoffs. But regardless of what happens in this campaign, the Lakers are going all in on assembling the best team possible for a final championship run with the King. As the clock ticks for LeBron's career, the Lakers are more desperate than ever to improve the team and make a significant run. This summer, as Bronny reconsiders his basketball future, James will have an opportunity to stick around with the Lakers for years to come and help them build another title contender before the end of his career. We already know that Rob Pelinka has several plans in the works, including for players such as Trae Young, Donovan Mitchell, and Kyrie Irving. Whether it's one of those three or a mystery player, the Lakers are determined to sign their star and create a big three that can go toe-to-toe with the best in the West. If not, LeBron and the Lakers will have to rely on Anthony Davis to carry the load, and there is significant doubt that he can become that type of leader for them. Needless to say, this summer will be crucial for the organization as they aim to reset the team once again and build it from the ground up around their veteran leader. Lakers star LeBron James addresses Bronny James rumors. Los Angeles Lakers superstar LeBron James did not confirm nor deny the rumors that his eldest son, Bronny James, is set to enter the transfer portal following his dismal freshman season with the USC Trojans. "I don't know where it came from, but at the end of the day, Bronny's his own man and he has some tough decisions to make. When he's ready to make those decisions he'll let us all know, but as his family we're going to support whatever he does," James told reporters following the Lakers' 128-111 win against the Toronto Raptors on Tuesday, April 2. Dick Weiss of the New York Daily News reported on X, formerly Twitter, on Tuesday, April 2, that Bronny is set to enter the transfer portal following his dismal freshman season with the Trojans. But the post has been deleted. LeBron repeatedly said in the past that his dream is to play with Bronny in the NBA before he retires. Bronny is eligible to enter the NBA draft in June. But his pedestrian numbers, 4.8 points on 36.6% shooting, 2.8 rebounds, and 2.1 assists, with the Trojans do not inspire confidence that he'll be selected. Bronny is nowhere to be found in ESPN's latest NBA mock draft published on April 1. The fact of the matter is that Bronny James has not produced like a one-and-done player this season, ESPN's draft analyst Jonathan Givony said on the February 26 episode of the NBA Today. However, teams are intrigued by the possibility of pairing the father and son. "When I talk to people around the league, Bronny is on the draft boards of multiple teams, and it is curious what if he gets drafted somewhere not in LA? LeBron James does have a player option this summer," The Athletic's Shams Charania said on Run It Back on FanDuel TV on January 18. On February 14, The Athletic also reported that the Lakers are willing to explore pairing James and his son. The Lakers, per a high-ranking team source, are also willing to explore the notion of adding Bronny James next season, Sam Amick, Jovan Buha, and Anthony Slater of The Athletic wrote. This stance, the source said, is rooted in the reality that James' happiness truly matters to the organization. And you, fan, what do you think of the situation of Bronny James? Leave your opinion in the comments.